Hello, my name is Alexa Rubin from a channel where I always invent fairy tales. If you watch a film, then the pictures everybody can see. But if you listen to a fairy tale, you make your own world, your own pictures inside. And it's very nice because it's a present from me and you can always keep it forever. If you like this idea that I tell you fairy tales, then share this channel and subscribe that you don't miss a fairy tale which comes every Saturday anew. I start now. Once upon a time, there were living lots of animals in a stable. There was a cow and a horse. The cow was black and white, and a horse, it was white. And there was another black horse. And there were sheep, and there were chickens. And little rats and little mice were there also. The animals in the stable were very happy because the farmer was living in another house, far away from the stable. In the stable, there was also living a dog and a cat. All the animals were best friends because they had a secret. There was under an old blanket a piano. Once upon a time, it was the piano of the daughter of the farmer, but she never liked to play the piano, and so the father put it in the stable because it was warm and dry there, and he had not so much place in his house. So to keep it, and maybe he thought maybe my daughter wants to have it one day again, and then I keep it here. But one day, the cat pulled down the blanket from the piano and walked over the piano. A nice music were playing, and the dog, who was very good in playing the piano, jumped on the seat and started to play the piano. The cow was looking with the big eyes, and the white horse came very close, and it was breathing that the dog always had warm and nice hands to play the piano. The little mouse and the rat, they were there down there, and they were looking how the dog were using the pedals of the piano to make loud and very silent tones. It was so beautiful that it was a beautiful concert, and the little chickens, they were like sounding like caw, 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 to the sound of the piano. And also the sheep, they were there in the stables, and they hugged each other, and it was so nice and warm with this piano music. So the animals, they were very good friends. They were always talking together when the farmer was not there and nobody could hear them. And in the night, the dog was always playing the pianos. And all the animals were making a sound to the melody what the dog was playing. One day, the melody was so exciting the animals that they went so excited and they went so happy. And from the cow, there went down a little tear because she was so amazed and her heart was nearly melting. And the cow was nearly, because she was so amazed, her head went down. And she bounced against the horse. And the horse went backwards, sideways, on the piano, and the piano made a big jump. The chicken, they went away. The sheep nearly fell on the chicken. The rat and the mouse, they jumped beside. And everybody was shouting against each other, "Why did you do this?" And the horse said, "Why didn't you take your head on me? You hurted me." And the cow said, "Yes, but you are a silly horse. You make the piano move." And the dog said, "Yes, but I could not play anymore, and I nearly hurt my hands because it closed. And the cat was saying like, yes, and I don't like you at all. You are all not my friends anymore, and I don't talk to you anymore. Because when the dog jumps up, I hurt my head there. So they were all angry against each other and all blaming each other for doing it on purpose. All this stable, everybody was shouting with each other. And then the cow said, you know what? I don't speak with you, nothing at all, nothing anymore, never ever. And the horse said, I don't like you either. I go in my box and I don't like to talk to you anymore. And the chickens, they said, quack, quack, quack. And they went in their stable and they were hugging. And they were very silent. The little rat and the little mouse, they went in these little tunnels and they disappeared. And the cat was now always hunting rats and mice in the night. So the stable became very cold and very sad and very silent. It was so silent, like I was now. Do you know when nobody in your family talks with nobody because they are all angry and they all blame each other for nothing at the end? But this was how it was in the stable. And it was really not nice because it was now a very bad atmosphere. The animals had very boring days and nights, and it was silent. But they could not play the piano anymore because the sound was totally wrong, because the piano was jumping half meter beside, and so you could not play it anymore. One day, the farmer, who always heard in the night the playing piano, and he thought he just invented it, and it was not real, and it was maybe his dream that his daughter plays again. He called his daughter and he said, listen, I would like really, really that you pick up your piano. Please, I'm asking you, come and watch. It's such a beautiful piano. And the daughter said very angry, okay, if you always ask me, I will come. I will come and I will check the piano. Then the daughter came in with her high heels, red high heels, and with a black dress. And she said and when she played the piano, she said, this is awful, awful. I hate the piano. It's totally wrong and the tone are wrong and I get headaches. And look, my shoes, they're totally dirty and full of mud. Why did you call me? I'm so angry. I really wasted my time. And she went very angry and she said, never ever call me because of this piano anymore. But the farmer, he had a very good idea. He was calling in the village a man who took care about pianos and who could make them sounding correct again. So he called this man and he came in the stable and he watched the piano. And in one little time he could fix all the piano. And it was sounding beautiful again. When it was sounding beautiful, the chicken was silent singing. Gawk, 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 gawk. And then the sheep were looking and putting the ears in front. They were listening really careful. The cow opened the eyes very big, and the horse was making a sound with the nose, a little bit angry, and was stepping with the hooves. The little rat and mice, they came and they were looking. And when the farmer went, the dog jumped on the seat and very silent started playing. The chicken was singing more loud. The sheep were sounding with this meh, and the cow, made a very nice little sound. And the horse were coming out of the stable. But the cat was watching very carefully that the cow stays in one side and the white horse was standing in the other side. Because the cat did not want to have this what happened again. The dog was playing more and more, and the chicken were coming to the piano, and also the sheep. They were all so happy again. They had such a happy feeling like never ever before, because the piano was even more beautiful than before. And the farmer was hearing the sound and called his daughter, "Listen, I have a surprise for you. The piano is fixed. You can come and pick it up." The daughter said, "I will hang up the phone because you don't understand me. I don't like this piano. Forget about this. And next weekend, I invite you for a tea." And she was hanging up the phone. But the father thought, if she doesn't like it, I leave it in the stable. Maybe the children of my daughter one day wants the piano. But he knew that in this family they had a little house and they did not even have a place for the piano. But from this second on, the sheep were saying to the dog, "Listen, we were really stupid, blaming each other." And the horse said, "Yes, it was my fault." And then the cow said, "No, really it was my fault." And the dog said, "You know what? We were all stupid not speak with each other. It was really terrible for me, so silent." And the little mice, they came and said, "Yes, and we want to have again this happy, nice stable." And the little rat also were there. So everybody went friends again. And they swear to each other that they will never ever fight again. And since this day, they had every night a very pretty piano concert. So, this is the story for tonight. I hope that you enjoyed, that you have these nice pictures now in your head, that you go to sleep. It's dark now here. And when you have a nice dream, you have a nice tomorrow day. And I thank you that you are my guests. And if you like, you will hear more from me. Big greetings and a big hug. Your Alexa Rubin. Bye bye.